Welcome, students. Today, we are going to study something significant: food and health. Eating healthy food helps you stay fit and strong. So, let's get started and find out more about how food affects our health. What's in your food? First up, did you know that food is packed with things called nutrients? Food contains certain substances called nutrients which give energy to our body. They protect our body against diseases and help in its growth and development. The food has five main nutrients that our body needs. These are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Our body needs a mix of all these nutrients in just the right amounts to stay healthy and happy. Let's discuss them in detail. Firstly, we have carbohydrates, your energy booster. Carbohydrates give energy to our body. Wheat, rice, corn, and bread are some sources of carbohydrates. Next up, we have fats, the super energy providers. Fats give more energy than carbohydrates. Milk, oil, ghee, and cheese are some sources of fats. Excessive intake of fatty foods can cause obesity. Proteins, the body builders. Proteins help in growth of the body. They also help in repairing damaged tissues and cells of our body. Paneer, pulses, beans, and eggs are some sources of proteins. Vitamins and minerals, the disease fighters. Vitamins and minerals help in the normal functioning of our body. They help protect our bodies against diseases. Fruits, vegetables, and milk are some sources of vitamins and minerals. Vitamin C helps to keep the gums healthy. Calcium makes our bones and teeth strong. Water and roughage are equally important as well. Besides nutrients, our body also needs water and roughage. Roughage is the undigested part of the plant food. It helps in getting rid of waste from our bodies. Fruits and vegetables are sources of roughage. Water also helps to get rid of waste from our bodies in the form of urine. One of the most important aspects of daily food is a balanced diet, the perfect mix. Eating a balanced diet means eating different types of foods every day to keep your body healthy. This includes fruits, vegetables, protein, and dairy products. Eating a variety of foods helps you get all the vitamins and nutrients your body needs to grow and stay strong. Healthy habits. A balanced diet, exercise, correct posture, and rest are essential for keeping ourselves healthy. Exercise improves our blood circulation and tones up our muscles. Running, jogging, cycling are some forms of exercises. Posture is the position in which we hold our body when we sit, stand, or move. We must keep our back straight while sitting or standing. Proper rest and sleep relax our muscles and give our body the much needed rest. Children need 8 to 10 hours of sleep a day. Diseases, the unwanted visitors. Sometimes, our body doesn't work the way it should, and we can get sick. A disease is an abnormal condition in which our body does not function properly. Diseases can occur due to lack of nutrients in our diet. They may also occur due to germs. There are two types of diseases: non-communicable and communicable diseases. Let's discuss both of them properly. Non-communicable diseases. The diseases that do not pass from one person to another are called non-communicable diseases. Some non-communicable diseases are caused due to lack of particular vitamins or minerals in the body. Such diseases are called deficiency diseases. Here are some examples of deficiency diseases. These diseases are called deficiency diseases because they happen when we don't get enough of certain nutrients. For example, not getting enough vitamin C can cause bleeding gums, and not enough iron can make you feel exhausted and look pale, and so on. Communicable diseases. The diseases that can spread from one person to another are called communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are caused by germs as listed below. There are many symptoms and preventive measures for communicable diseases. To stop these germs from spreading, it's important to do things like avoiding standing water where mosquitoes can breed, getting vaccinated, and practicing good hygiene, like washing your hands and not sharing towels. Some of the other measures are given in this table. Now, let's discuss how communicable diseases spread. Germs can spread in different ways. One of them is through air. When a sick person coughs, sneezes, or spits, germs are released into the air. When a healthy person breathes this air, germs enter her body and make him sick. Therefore, we should always cover our nose and mouth with a handkerchief while sneezing or coughing. Diseases like the common cold, flu, and tuberculosis spread through the air. Another one is via direct contact. When a healthy person comes in contact with a sick person or his handkerchief, towel, clothes, etc., he can get infected by the germs. Diseases like measles, chickenpox, and ringworm spread through direct contact. Through infected food and water. Sometimes, food and water may get infected with germs if they are not stored or handled properly. Flies and cockroaches can contaminate our food with germs. Diseases like cholera, typhoid, jaundice, and polio spread through infected food and water. Insects also play a major role in the spreading of communicable diseases. Malaria, dengue, plague, and chikungunya are diseases transmitted through blood-sucking insects such as mosquitoes, bugs, and flies. Malaria is caused by a protozoan carried by female Anopheles mosquitoes. When an infected mosquito bites a person, the protozoan is transmitted, causing malaria. Dengue is spread by the bite of Aedes mosquitoes. Prevention of communicable diseases. The good news is that many communicable diseases can be prevented by good hygiene and vaccination. Hygiene may be defined as practices that ensure cleanliness and good health. Vaccination is another way of preventing communicable diseases. Vaccines are available to prevent diseases like polio, cholera, diphtheria, tetanus, and hepatitis. Vaccination helps our body to acquire immunity against certain diseases. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on Eduref to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 5th. Thank you.